Today we're talking about decluttering, okay? I think it's really important to declutter and get rid of the things that nobody wants. Your family doesn't want it, your kids don't want it. I mean, I know that's horrible, but aside from a couple of things, I don't think anybody wants anything anymore. For one thing, nobody has room. A lot of people live far away. They don't want to pay the cost for transporting it. There is a lot of reasons why. You know, styles have changed so much. What we found at our age as seniors, as elderly people, we find that our stuff is worth something, but our kids just don't want it. They're just not interested. They have their own collections, their own stuff. And a lot of times they are more minimal than we are, the way they live their life. So it's a good idea to declutter and downsize, okay? So decluttering to me is something you do on a continual basis, right? And every so often you do more of a deep declutter. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is more of the deep declutter, okay? So this is Donna with Elderly Adventures, and we're talking about decluttering. So you need 5 boxes, okay? So you have a keep pile, you have a donation pile, you have a trash pile, you have a sell pile, and you have a pile that you're going to regift, okay? Some things you've never even used, maybe you want to regift them, or maybe if you have something that you don't value as much as you think one of your family members, try to regift it. And that way it's gone, okay? So just don't keep the things that you don't love. That's the biggest thing. You want to make sure that it brings you joy, you use it on a regular basis. If you don't, let's get rid of it, okay? There's no sense keeping things that are just taking up space. So let's start the process of decluttering, okay? So when you pick up something and you look at it, and you've got your 5 boxes, and you pick up something and look at it, decide which box it's going to go to just in a minute like that, okay? Your first instinct, all right? So are you going to keep it? Are you going to throw it out? Is it garbage, okay? Is it not worth anything to anybody, right? Is it donation? Can you sell it? Maybe you want to use Marketplace. There's a new place called Carrot that you sell things on. There's Poshmark or something like that. So there's all different online places that you can sell things. You can have a garage sale. Lots of people make good money having garage sales. So, you know, there's many options there, okay? If you don't want strangers coming to your home, you can put it online for free. And when someone's coming to pick it up, you can put it outside your apartment door for them to pick up. Or you can put it outside of your home and they can pick it up there, okay? So, you know, and even if it is like price and they pay you, they can pay you online, they can email money transfer you, and then you can just put it outside and they can pick it up. So you don't have to have contact, okay? And that is the safest way to do it. So I understand that completely. I'm the same way. So after you declutter, you have to organize. And I think organization really helps you kind of get to the end of your filtering, right? The end of your decluttering. Because when you're organizing it, you take a second look and you see, oh, you know, after all, I really don't need this. So you have something else that you can get rid of to put in one of your 5 piles, right? So don't be afraid to get rid of stuff. Mostly anything that we have can be replaced, right? And it's even not that expensive. So don't keep things just in case you need it. Only keep the things you absolutely need. Let go of the sentimental things. If something is dear to your heart and you can't live without it, keep it. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to throw away all our mementos. But just keep the ones that are near and dear to your heart, okay? I am reading, so just to let you know, I do have notes because I don't want to miss anything, okay? So when you're donating, there are many thrift stores and used places that you can donate to, or even charities that you can donate to. Make sure you read their guidelines, okay? Either call them and ask them and see what they take and what they don't take. Some of them are pretty fussy, and some of them just cannot, for legal reasons, take certain items. And some of them are just not acceptable anymore. They don't meet code anymore for safety, okay? So we want to make sure that we are checking those things out as well. Some places don't take furniture, they don't have enough room. So let's just check out all that as well, okay? Also, if you have a lot of stuff and a lot of garbage and just stuff that is no good, right? It's just been sitting around forever. There's a thing called Bagster. Or you go buy a bag at Home Depot, you bring it to your house, you set it up in your driveway, and you fill it up. And you can put tons of stuff in this Bagster, okay, in this bag. And then you call Bagster when it's full, and they'll come and get it. Now, the only problem is it is expensive. I checked into it, and it is quite expensive to have the bag removed. So before you go out and buy a bag at Home Depot, make sure that you look it up. You put in your zip or your postal code, and it tells you, gives you an estimate how much it costs for them to pick it up. Like I said, it is very expensive. So if you don't have a lot of money, this might not be an option for you, okay? So you may have to make a couple of dump trips, you know, that would be cheaper. Phone your local dump and see how much things cost per ton or per pound or per 1,000 pounds, and or how much, there are other people that, you know, and take it to the dump for you. Again, there's a price attached to that, but I don't know how much, okay? So just look at all your options, right? I think it's really important, not just for, you know, so your kids don't have to do it if something happens to you or some stranger comes in your home and cleans it out and just throws everything in a dumpster, right? I think that, you know, there may be better things that we can do with our stuff. Donating, I think, is your best bet. And you may be helping somebody that needs something, right? Let's get rid of all of the stuff that makes our mind kind of chaotic, right? The more chaos you have in your life, the more chaos there is in your mind. The less stuff, the less clutter in your mind. So let's downsize and let's reduce the stress and the clutter in our mind, and let's all have a more peaceful and calm life. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you got any value from this at all, and share to everybody who you think might need this. Have a wonderful day. Bright blessings.